going on, everyone? My name is Carlos and welcome back to Pothead Ceramics, where we explore a bunch of things with clay. And today's video, we're doing just that. We're exploring what it means to create your own BUDDA Bowls. Now, I'm super excited for this one because it is a commission for my best friend's mom. And that means a lot to me because, you know, I want to make sure that she knows what's up and that I'm going to take care of her on this video. And of course, I wanted to bring you guys along on this video so that way if you are a potter and you want to learn how to make BUDDA Bowls for somebody in your family, or you just want to know how to make them for yourself, or maybe you're just somebody who's interested in BUDDA Bowls and one of the ways to make them. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do to make these the right way with the dimensions. I'm gonna give you numbers, and because I've already gone through this experience one time and found out from her that the size that I had made wasn't really the size that it should have been, and I learned a lot about the presentation of the food and the color, and so that's why we need to have certain dimensions. And I'm gonna take you guys through that right now. Let's get to the studio and enjoy the video. Alright everybody, so I want you guys to take out your best bag of clay and we're gonna cut out 2 pieces of clay right now, both weighing in at about 1.5, 1.6 pounds. So I'm gonna weigh that out, make sure that I have that exact weight so that way I can try to make both of these identical. Second, we're gonna go ahead and wedge this clay. Wedge it really good, you guys. Homogenize this clay in a way that you can make sure that it's all bubbles are out and everything. So let's get started. And the reason why we do this is another coating effect just makes it easier, which is what I'm demonstrating now. And you're gonna wanna make sure you just kinda know, hey, there's no bubbles in there because I'm doing a flat plate. If you have a bubble in the bottom of that plate, you will get cracks. It will not survive the firings. So right now, I like to try to push the clay down into almost the diameter of the bottom of the piece that I want. So when I start pulling that clay from that center like I am now, I can kind of already have a basis and a thickness that I already need. Again, taking my calipers, which you guys, the dimensions of what we're gonna be doing is gonna be 8 inches in diameter by 2 inches in height. So very specific. And every time that I pull the clay, make sure that you guys do this as well. I learned my lesson in high school and in college not doing this enough. Compress, compress, compress. When you guys are doing pieces like this, and you're doing a plate or you're doing a platter for that matter, or even more important when you're doing platters, compress that center, you guys. I can't stress that enough. You see me here measuring with my ruler as well as my calipers, and again, those measurements, I'll throw it up here on the screen again for you guys. The height, you want about 2 inches. The diameter, you want about 8 inches. So I'm just gonna continue pulling and pulling and pulling. I'm continuing to measure and measure and measure. I wanna get the dimensions right because the research that I've done and from, like I said, my best friend's mom, they need to be in a point where they look presentable. And I kinda did a little bit of research too, and a lot of the bowls are not very big, but they are very wide. And so it creates this dimension that the bowl is very big. So I'm just trying to establish that design so that the food is presentable. Again, getting my calipers, checking that diameter, and of course when I did this, I did compensate a little bit for that shrinkage on this one. So I kind of pushed the calipers out to like 8.1 or 8.2 on the centimeters, and that way I give myself just a little bit of room, wiggle room for the shrinkage. So that's it, you guys. Here they are. I made a couple extra bowls. One was a commission, but you guys, if you want to do anything like this on your own, super easy. It's just a simple bowl, but go ahead and subscribe, you guys. Go ahead and like that video. Comment down below what you guys would like to see next, and I'll see you guys next week.